Hey, what's going on, everyone? Moose here, and this is going to be call out video number 2. If you saw my first video, it was come run what you brung against my Bear Creek Arsenal 223 Wild. And I started that video because there were so many people out there that were like, Bear Creek sucks, blah, blah, blah. I'd never trust my life with it. It's complete garbage. It doesn't work. It breaks. It's broke. It's blah, blah, blah this, blah, blah, blah that. And I'm just here to tell you, get off the bandwagon. Seriously, get off the bandwagon. Here's what I mentioned in my foremost video, or my other video. I mentioned coming out, shooting pie plate targets at, I don't know, 20 yards, 40 yards, 50 yards, maybe go out to 100. And this is what I got in return. All the internet trolls. My Red Ryder BB gun can do that. So I said, okay, bring your frickin' Red Ryder. Well, of course, I don't hear back because everybody just lip smacking doesn't really want to actually show up. And I can tell you why they don't want to show up. Because they don't want to see their $5,000 AR get spanked by this very value priced AR-15. This is an Anderson lower. It's got a Fostech trigger in it. It does have the Bear Creek Arsenal upper. I did change out the muzzle device. It's got a Zero-Tech optic on it. I had a GPO. I took that off. I put this one on there. But whatever. And here's my rebuttal to the whole, my Red Ryder BB gun can do that. Listen, bro. Nobody builds an AR, at least normally, especially when you talk about defending yourself, trusting your life with it, blah, 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 to be an absolute tack driver. It doesn't happen. Tack driver is that badass gun that I got sitting down there in the chassis. That's a tack driver. That gun is made to shoot accurately at almost any distance that I put it through. My Bagara B14R, my Tikka T1X. I mean, those are accurately built guns to do a job. An AR is for sporting, whether you're hunting or whatnot, or you are defending your home or yourself. So anybody who thinks that they're going to defend their home and they're going to freaking put 3 in a dude this big in a circle, you're wrong. Number one, you ain't that good. Number two, your gun ain't that good with you behind it. And number three, stop fooling yourself. The only thing that this needs to be able to do is to hit a man-sized target between 10 yards, maybe 50 yards, and anything after that, you're a fool. To shoot a target that would be further than 50 yards in a self-defense situation would A, land you in jail, would B, probably figure out that you just shot the wrong dude because you can't identify him at those kinds of ranges anyway. And see, yeah, you're gonna go to jail. So let's be realistic about when we talk about functionality, we talk about reliability, and we talk about the ability to shoot man-sized targets or pie plates, okay, at a reasonable distance to where you would feel in threat of your life, right? Let's just draw a new scenario for all the, oh, my Red Ryder can do that. All right, let's try another scenario. Shit hits the fan, okay? You're at your home, and 1 or maybe 3 individuals are coming across the field to your house or down the street from your home. You have no idea who the fuck those people are. No idea. You don't know if they're your backup. You don't know if it's your cousin Joe from downstate who just took the last 3 days to get to you because he wanted to be at your home. You don't know. Dude could be wearing camo, a hat, sunglasses. You can't identify him, and you just went and shot your cousin because my AR or my Red Ryder BB gun can do that. No, dude, that's not what this is about. This is about functionality. If I pull the trigger, does the gun function and shoot? Yes. If I pull the trigger and I am, let's say, trying to target shoot, will it put a group together at, let's say, an MOA at 50 yards? Yes. If I have to work on the gun, is it easy to work on? Yeah, it's the same as working on any other AR-15. Does it accept 223 and 5.56? Yup. So, for all you, my Red Ryder BB gun can do that, let's really stop. And how about you shut your mouth on the internet, troll, and you show up like I offered a comparison. Come show me and the world. We're going to YouTube it. We're going to video it. And you know what? If I get my arse handed to me in whatever we're doing, cool, man. I mean, great. But I can promise you two things. This gun will fire. It will be relatively accurate as far as me, right? Because this gun is very much more accurate than I am, right? I mean, I have sat this down in a vise and actually put great groups together. I've ran 100-round drum mags through this thing non-stop. Perfect. No issues. Actually, I did have one issue, and I talked about it in my first video, and it was because the ammunition was remanned, and it struck the primer. It just didn't go off. So, bad round. Not bad gun, because since then I've put over 250 more rounds through this gun without changing a darn thing. Nothing. And if anything, it's getting smoother and more quiet, if you will, right? But this is 100% mil-spec. I mean, everything in this thing, this is mil-spec junk from Delta Team Tactical. You know, I mean, the parts kit, Delta Team Tactical, junk. I mean, it's not name brand stuff. It's not Aero Precision, you know, or anything like that. You know, it is just run-of-the-mill mil-spec. This muzzle brake, I think, was... I don't know, I liked it because it had these little spiky things on the front. I figured that was like a good one to jab somebody with if you were in that situation. But I think this thing was like 12 bucks. So come show me how your Daniel Defense or whatever you're running. Nothing against Daniel Defense. I'd love to own one. I would. I mean, I own a couple of other very nice guns. As a matter of fact, my Faxon Firearms is sitting right there. Pencil barrel, you know, 5.56. And it is amazing. It is super lightweight, super reliable. I mean, everything on it, I put the best money that I could put into it. And it's an amazing rifle. Is it better than this? It might weigh a little bit less. And yeah, I mean, the finish is a little bit better. I mean, it's beautiful. But does this AR function? 100%. So my call out's out again. For all you naysayers, haters, Bear Creek Arsenal sucks, come show me with your AR how much better it is than mine. If you guys want to sit down and do some bench shooting, see what we can do at 100 yards, listen, number one, I'm not going to deny that you might put a tighter group together than me at 100 yards. But am I going to hit the same man-sized target? 100%. Are we going to be able to hit the same man-sized target at 200? 100%. Yep, guaranteed. They're still wounding shots, right? So let's stop running our flappers and let's start sending me an email. You can see my website's down at the bottom. You can go right through my website. You can get to my email from there, hit the contact me, or, you know, just, you can figure it out. I'll put it in the description. Just that way you can just click it. And it would take a lot less energy for you just to click that instead of typing up this big long, my Red Ryder baby gun, you do that. Yeah, I got 22s that'll do that. Okay, great. Bring your 22 if that's what you want to do. But come show me why Bear Creek Arsenal sucks, don't work, is broke, is garbage, is unreliable, blah, 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 blah. And as a matter of fact, I'll tell you another thing that we can do. How about each one of us brings 200 rounds and, well, let's see. No, let's make it 300 rounds, 10 mags. We'll shoot 10 mags straight out of both of our guns, nonstop, just keep firing, just keep firing. And then at the end of that, we'll put in a couple more rounds, and then we'll shoot some targets at 100 and 200. When your barrel's nice and roasty. Because I've done it with this. This barrel used to be really nice and shiny chrome. Now it's all like kind of glazed over a little orange. I've heated this barrel up to the fullest. So anyway, with that being said, there you go. Call out number 2. Call out number 1 was just a bunch of baby gun to do that. That was all it was. There was nothing else involved. Nobody had anything intelligent to say. I mean, unless my baby gun do that. Unless that's impressive to you. Nobody stepped up and said, "I'll take your challenge, Moose." So let's see where you're at. Let's hear those emails coming here. Let's see those emails coming in. Let's set this thing up. Let's do it. And, you know, come shut me up. So, till next time, I definitely appreciate you guys. I'm having so much fun with this. My buddy's over there laughing. Because I put this up against, it's shot against my Faxon. It's shot against his Daniel Defense. And both of us are just like, wow, man, I mean, realistically, I mean, this thing's pretty darn accurate. Matter of fact, I'm even missing a bolt somewhere over here. No, maybe not. No, I lied. I thought I was missing a bolt because one of them came loose while I was shooting. No fault of its own, because this is a different handguard than the Bear Creek Arsenal. I actually put this one on there because I wanted a longer handguard. The one that came with it was a little bit shorter. I don't like my barrel sticking out the end as much, so I put a longer handguard on it. But other than that, it is still Bear Creek Arsenal parts. The only other thing that I may or may not do is, and I'll be the first one to admit it, it is overgassed. Bear Creek Arsenal did send me some of their new adjustable gas blocks. So I may, in fact, put on one of their adjustable ones just so I can get, you know, my stuff. But either way, it's nothing that you wouldn't do to any AR that you buy. Most people that buy AR-15s are going to change out their buttstocks. They're going to change out their grip for what they like. They may change their handguard. They're definitely going to put the optic that they like on it. And, you know, and like a hand stop in the front. That doesn't come with, I mean, unless you spend oodles of money. But you may want a different muzzle brake. You know, you may want an adjustable gas block. So with that being said, man, let your fingers take the place of your flappers, because your flappers, it doesn't bother me. You can say whatever you want. It doesn't make any difference, because the only thing that tells me is you're scared to show up with your $3,000 plus AR and get your arse handed to you by a Bear Creek Arsenal. Till next time, be good to each other. God bless. See ya.